Hey guys, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch, and today is Tuesday, May 14th. If you're watching this live, let me know if you can hear me. And I'm just waiting for that first thumbs up. Hi, Erica. Okay, so I see one person, and she's over on YouTube. Let's see. So I know YouTube can see me. There we go. There's Chris and Tammy, Kathy. Hello, everyone. Okay, let's change the screen for just a second. Good afternoon, good evening. I haven't seen anyone yet over on... Oh, there's someone from Facebook. So Joan is over on Facebook. Okay, how are y'all doing? Let's see. Let's switch this around. Oh, I just noticed that my camera is... How's that? That way it doesn't look like it's connected to my head, right? Okay, so let me move the keyboard out of the way. Or actually, you know what? I need to post the link for the live Chick Candy. We are doing that tonight. So here's the link in the comment section. And I'm going to hop over to YouTube really quickly. Let's see, let me mute this. And let me go to my channel. I'm going to pin that. I can't talk and walk at the same time right now, so give me just a second. Okay, I'm going to pin that comment to the top. Pin. Boom. Okay, we're ready. So here is the cute little project we're going to make. I have to tell you that I almost canceled on y'all today. I am extremely tired. Like, I feel like I have the tired bug. But I did take a nap, and so here I am. It's a cute, simple project. Yeah, isn't it cute? So as we're making the project, we'll talk about everything that's going on. I told y'all last week about being sick, getting sick in Mexico, and the doctor called me on Sunday and gave me my results. But I don't want to keep y'all here all night because, like I said, I'm kind of tired, and I'm sure some of y'all are too, right? Yeah, so I am feeling better, but I am not normal. Let's see. So we're going to have live Chick Candy tonight. The link has been posted. We're also going to have the YouTube Chick Candy back. I'll announce the winner from the last time, which was a couple weeks ago. Before we make the project, though, I did want to let you know that over on my blog, I've already posted the Designer Series paper charts. They're ready for you to print. You can either print the blank version or the scanned copy. So this is Country Lace, Country Woods, Frames and Flowers. Now this is that pack of paper that I told y'all I did not include in my paper shares because you would get these three papers. This is the B side, this is the A side, and then these are die cuts. There's a whole bunch of them, but I decided to include them on there just to kind of show people. Then Full of Life has 2 pages. So if you print the blank one, make sure you print 2 pages for the 6x6 paper. And then Lily Pond Lane is another one that has 2 pages. I think these charts do a wonderful job of showing how beautiful the paper is. Mediterranean Blooms, Take to the Sky. There's going to be 2 pages of Thoughtful Journey. And then To Market, Unbounded Beauty, and Wildly Flowering. So if you look in the catalog, you'll notice that there's more paper than I have charts, and that's because I didn't redo the returns. So for example, Countryside Inn, I believe, was one that returned, and the balloon paper returned. So those charts are in another catalog, and I didn't duplicate those. Okay, so yeah, they're already in another catalog. I can't talk today. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? So for example, the balloon paper, let me pull that up really quick. The balloon, the Bright and Beautiful, that's on page 97, that's on last year's annual catalog. Yeah, you can't see very much of it, but it's in last year's annual catalog charts, okay? Okay. Yay, some of y'all got your paper shares. You're very welcome. I'm actually still mailing them. I decided instead of shipping them all at one time and taking pictures of everything, I decided to just ship, sort, cut, sort, ship, cut, sort, and ship. So I'm still shipping. Yeah. And Lori, you remembered about the surgeon. Were you on our call today? I can't remember. Yes, I did. I did have my meeting with the surgeon today. I'll tell you about that in just a little bit. Okay. So this is the cute little box. We are using the Charming Duck Pond bundle. It's so cute. And what's even cuter is the paper. The paper is just so darling. And so when I was assembling the paper charts, I was like, oh, I've really got to use that. Well, guess what? I didn't even use the paper, because when I went to make this box today, I was like, well, I could use this pattern. But then what I did was I did the duck first, and then I die cut all those pieces. And then I was like, well, holy smokes, it doesn't even need designer series paper. I'll just emboss the lemon lime twist cardstock. So you could use the designer series paper. It certainly goes with it, but I kind of feel like it's cute without it, right? So yeah, originally I was going to use the beautiful paper, and oh my gosh, I just love this one. Yeah, it's a beautiful pack of paper. Okay, so we're using this stamp set. Now I will tell you, the greetings from this set are quite large, and the box that we're making is quite small. So originally I was going to use this greeting, and I was like, okay, the greeting is bigger than the duck. I could do it on a card. You know what I mean? Like I could include that on a card because you've got more real estate. But on this tiny box, I couldn't do it. So I used a different greeting in the Keeping Tabs stamp set. Hello, friend. Yeah. So you could use thank you, for you, or hello, friend. Yeah. And originally, when I went to make this box today, I was going to use the sweet peas, but I don't know, somehow I got a lane swerve. It was probably because before I went to take a nap, I was going to use this, and then when I woke up from the nap, I used that one. Oh well. I'm all over the place. I'm a scatterbrain today. Actually all week, truth be told. So here's our supplies. We are using, I've got the measurements for you. So lemon lime twist is our box. And then Pretty Peacock is the cattails here. Granny Apple Green is for the lily pads. Pretty and Pink is for the little flowers. And then we've got some basic white for stamping. So that's what we'll go ahead and do first, is we'll stamp the greeting and stamp the duck. So there's the duck, and here's the greeting. Uh-oh, I forgot to bring my adhesive cart over here. Since this is a photopolymer set, I was going to use my Stampin' Mat, but I don't know where it is. It should work just fine without it. If I mess up, I'll get up and get my Stampin' Mat. It's over in another tub. Okay, I'm glad you like it. Thank you. Okay, let me make these measurements much smaller. In fact, I can go ahead and remove them right now. That way y'all can see the box. Okay, so ruh-roh. It's a good thing this is two-sided, right? Okay, so y'all know that last week I went to the urgent care after coming back, after getting sick in Mexico. Well, the urgent care doctor called me Sunday morning. They actually have been calling me all week, and they put me on an antibiotic last week. Well, they called me on Friday, and my test came back positive for salmonella. So they had to change my antibiotics for a much stronger one. Uh-oh, I forgot my blends basket. So I will jump up and grab that. So they called me. I needed a much stronger antibiotic. So then now the antibiotic is kind of, making me dizzy and tired and oh well. But I am on the road to recovery. Oh, you know what? I want to stamp the greeting first. Oh, yay. Thank you, Mary Catherine. Okay. Looks like I might have smudged that. Nope, I didn't. It looks good, right? Okay, we're going to color the duck quickly. I say quickly. Let's go over the blends that we're using. So we're using Peach Pie. If you don't have Peach Pie yet, because that's a new in color, you can use Pumpkin Pie, right? Crumb Cake, Lost Lagoon, Granny Apple Green, and Petal Pink. Okay, so those are the colors we're using. I'm going to start with the light Petal Pink. Okay, so while I'm coloring, I'll get my update with the surgeon today. So Dave and I met with the surgeon, and since the mass on my kidney grew 12.5% in 3 months, we are going to get it removed. I say we, me. Yeah, they're going to remove it. From September to January, it only grew like 6 or 7%. But between January and April, it grew 12.5%. So that, sometimes, as she said, sometimes that means it is cancer. So not always. It could still come back benign, but yeah, we're just going to have it removed. So they asked, what months were best for me. And I said, June and July are slower months. Our holiday catalog comes out in, it goes live for customers September, but as demonstrators, we can pre-order it in August. So I've decided to try to have the surgery in June or July so that I can be all healed up and ready to go when the holiday catalog launches. But it is a robotic surgery, so she said sometimes that thing gets booked up in advance. So I don't know. I just met with her today at 1 o'clock. So, I got one more place I'm going to do Granny Apple Green. So that's all I know right now is that, yes, we've gone ahead and decided that, yes, I need to get it out of me. And she actually showed David where it's at. You can see it plain as day at the very bottom of my kidney. She explained the procedure to us again, how they're going to remove it. I'll be in the hospital 1 or 2 nights, depending on how I respond. I did tell her that I'm kind of a wimp and I have a 0 pain tolerance, which is true. Okay, we're going to take a little break. I'm going to show you what the live prizes are tonight. So we're giving away 5 prizes. So the first one's going to be Country Woods paper sampler. The second one's Country Woods paper sampler. Third and fourth is Take to the Sky paper sampler. And what this is it's 6 sheets of the paper, and I will ship it like first class in an envelope. So it might take a while for you to get it, but hey, it's free for y'all. And then the 5th one is going to be this fabric basket along with a chick stand, and then 1 yard of all 5 ribbons of the In Color ribbons. So Pretty in Pink, Summer Splash, Petunia Pop, Peach Pie, and Shy Shamrock. Okay? So that these are the prizes we're going to give away live tonight. Okay, now we have a lot of die cutting to do. Let's go ahead and cut the greeting out since I've got the trimmer right here in front of me. Carol says she's a wimp too. I really am. I tried really hard to be strong. I used to say that I was strong because I grew up on a farm, you know, and I'm like, I'm very strong. And my daddy was like, and then, I don't know, in my 50s, it's like I realized I am not strong at all. I might be strong in character, but when it comes to health stuff, I am a big wimp. In fact, I will probably beg my sister to come to town when I have the surgery, because if she comes to town, I always have better results because she will take care of me. Not that David wouldn't, but he's just he's kind of clueless. The man's never even been in the hospital before. Can you believe that? With the exception of being born, he's never been in the hospital. Okay, so we're going to, let me get the dies. Oh, I need my little tool. So we're going to die cut those. Okay. We're going to die cut the duck, the cattails, whoops, and the flowers. Actually, I didn't use that one, so if y'all want to know what this is a canning. Lisa sent this to me. Lisa, if you're watching this video, I know you sent it to me a very long time ago. It just goes to show that I keep everything. It's for the lids on your canning thing. She sent it to me for my magnets, and I actually use it. Okay. I need the die cut machine. Yeah. We're going to use the mini for the die cutting, and then we're going to emboss the box, but we don't have that. We're not at that step yet, so. Linda says she uses that tool when she makes jam. Yep. It works for paper crafting too. Okay, let's make sure this is lined up. Use my mint tape to hold it down. There's the duck. Oh, it looks like I cut it a little bit crooked. Oh well, it'll be okay. And then now, don't need the tape for that one. There's those. And then we can probably do the flowers and the lily pads at the same time. Let's see. Whoops, got to get that back there. Uh-oh. I just noticed that this is not on there. Come back here. This is what I get for trying to do two things at once. It's better just to do one and do it fast. Joan says, do I need medication after? I don't know. That's a good question. I didn't ask her that. I guess it depends on whether it's cancerous or not. I'll probably be on pain meds, right? I don't know. I didn't ask about that. Okay, so here's all of our images. So we're done die cutting, so we can put this away, and then we'll make the box. So there will be a box template tomorrow. It'll be posted on my website. I do have another doctor's appointment tomorrow, so it's probably going to be later in the day when I post it. Okay. Now you could make this box out of Designer Series paper. So I'm going to put the measurements back on the screen real quick so you can see those. So the Lemon Lime Twist measures 6 by 5 5/8. I've got this on the 6-inch side, so I'm going to score it at 1 inch, 2 3/4, 3 3/4, and 5 1/2. Then on the 5 5/8 side, I'm going to score it at 1 inch, 4 1/2, and 5. I was going to look for my new bone folder, but I think I have it in my other tub. I've been stamping. Okay, so I'm going to fold on the score lines and burnish with my bone folder. It will hold a chapstick. In fact, when I get done making the box, before we close it up, I'll show you some things that'll fit in there. Like, for example, chapstick, Sunny Seed Drops. Okay, so we're going to do some cutting now. I've got the 1/2 inch strip over here on the right side, and I'm going to cut up to the score line on each of these. Okay, so this piece, I'm going to whack that off. That's trash, okay? Then I'm going to slide down to this section and just angle cut that, and then angle cut this piece. So this is the bottom of the box. Now we're going to work on the top. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to remove that section there, and then I'm going to cut down to the score line on each of these. Okay? So now I got to look at my template. I want to make sure I do the right thing. Okay, so fold this down and fold that down. And then what you're going to do is just cut straight across on these two. Okay? And then now we're going to round the corners. Okay, so now we've got our box all cut out, and so now if you wanted to, you could just cover it with Designer Series paper, but I decided to, oh goodness gracious, what did I do with the embossing folder? Oh, it's still in the, it's still sandwiched between the cutting mats. So that's what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place it in here, and we're going to emboss the whole thing. No, I emboss it after I cut it. Yeah. You could, wait, I'm missing something, aren't I? Okay, this is a tight fit. I'm not sure why, but it is. I have the proper plates. There you go. Isn't that awesome? Right this minute, I cannot remember the name of it. Somebody tell me. I know y'all know it. Some of y'all know it. Okay, so now we want to refold on those score lines and reburnish with our bone folder. I'm trying to think if maybe I could emboss first and then score. I guess you can, right? Okay, so we're going to add tear and tape to this 1/2 inch strip over here. I'm going to turn it around so I can see it. It's a little bit closer to me. And then I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool. David came down here earlier today, and he came down here to check on me, and I said, I got to cancel. I can't go live tonight. He said, why don't you go upstairs and take a nap? And I said, okay, you're right. I'll go take a nap, and then I'll have an espresso. So I took a nap, and I had an espresso. So Gretchen says, do you know the next Card Club stamp set? Yes, we are using, what's the name of the stamp set? I mentioned it. It's the one we used last week. We're using this one. We're using Country Flowers. I just love this. It's so beautiful. Yeah, we're going to use Country Flowers. I'm about 90% sure. I have to, so what we have to decide still is a ribbon and embellishments. So that part hasn't been decided yet. So I've got to make sure. Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to fold this over. So now here's the point where I'm going to show you what fits inside here. So like I mentioned, Sunny Seed Drops will fit in there. If you've never had a Sunny Seed Drop, you don't know what you're missing. You cannot not eat the entire whole container. And you can get these on their website. I think you can buy them in bulk of 10. It's either 10 or 12. These little mini fruit pies that you can get at your grocery store, they're usually where they sell the little packs of donuts. That fits in there perfectly also. I will say don't eat this one. It's probably 2 years old. And then chapstick, you can fit probably 3 in there. See? And then, of course, all the snack size candy. So let me tell you the measurements of this box, as I have not written that down yet. So it's 1 3/4 by 3.5 by 1. Okay? So now I'm going to use my 1/8 circle punch and just punch a hole for the linen thread. And we need to go ahead and make this. So I'm going to get my silicone craft sheet and my liquid glue. And when I made this one, I thought, well, if I had raised this up, maybe I could have put the greeting down here. But I don't know. But then after I made it, I still thought, well, maybe I should have raised the cattails just a tad. So I might raise them a little bit, but probably not a lot. And if you're a fan of our adhesive sheets, that would be perfect for these. Yeah. It doesn't need a lot because you're going to be adding the duck, and once you attach that, that's going to hold them down more, right? And then now the lily pads. Deborah says she's making 35 of them for a family reunion. They're pretty easy to make. And then we're going to add, oh, did I lose a flower? Nope, there it is. So same thing, I'm just using liquid glue You could pop them up if you wanted to. And then the duck is going to get dimensional. I was going to say dimensionals, but I really only used one. Okay, so now all we have left is the embellishments and the twine and the greeting. Now on the greeting, I kind of sort of cheated. I'll show you how I did that in just a minute. Let's go ahead and add the twine. So I used 2 pieces that are approximately 8 or 9 inches. I just really eyeball it. This will be the hardest part, which is not hard at all. It just takes a minute. Okay, I didn't have any trouble. Yay! Now at this point, you could thread. Well, let's go ahead and do it. So I'll make it a little easier. I'm just going to use my hole punch again and punch that hole. On my other one, I had not yet decided the greeting when I made it, and so I cut a slit in the hole and slid it around the ribbon and then used a little bit of liquid glue to make it stick. Does that make sense? Yeah, so I just made a little slit right there and made it look like I had threaded it. But in fact, I had added it after the fact. Okay, hopefully I cut enough. I hope it's big enough to do this. It looks like I'm a little shy. Grr. Well, no, I think I can make it work. Hold on. Well, it's going to be a teeny tiny bow. Okay, it's not as fancy as the other one, but I'm going to call it done because I don't want to waste my twine. As you can see, I'm running low. Oh, and look, I put it lower instead of higher. I should have put them beside each other. Okay, so the embellishments are kind of sort of hidden, but I still want to use them because whoever I give it to, I like adding bling to every project. So one here. And one right there. Okay, what do y'all think? Isn't it cute? Thank you. It's amazing that before I took a nap, I was going to cancel because I just could not think of, I was just like, I'm too tired. I can't come up with anything. Like I was just, and David, of course, you know, he was like, just go take a nap. Have a little rest. When you wake up, you'll feel better. And yeah, he was right. I haven't shown him the box yet, but he'll be like, told you so. Yeah, it's so cute. And again, here's the stamp set. And the greeting was from Keepin' Tabs. But you can use any greeting you have if this is not a stamp set that you want to get. I love it. And it has this tab punch. I've not used any of that yet though, so. Okay, we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you the winner from my last, there was only 60 comments on my last YouTube Chick Candy. So the last YouTube Chick Candy was this fabric basket and this Beautiful Balloons stamp set and Beautiful Balloons die. So this was the last one that I did, which was like 2 weeks. It was before I went to Mexico. So our winner was Deborah REAU 1923. So that's your screen name on YouTube. Like I said, there was 61 comments. And I use Comment Picker to choose the winner. So, Deborah, I need to hear from you if you want your prizes. If I don't hear from you, I'll re-gift them. Yeah, so let me put my, that's not it. Oh, that was where I announced the winner. Okay, so there's her name right here. Deborah, you're the winner. And this is the gift you won. And that's the next one. Where is my claim form? Oh, here it is. Okay. So we'll put this up here for a minute. I'm trying to make it smaller. So use your phone, take a picture, okay? So now, oh, wrong one. So now the new one, it's going to be a pretty simple one. I don't have a lot of extra new product right now. In fact, I don't have any extra product. This week's YouTube Chick Candy, the way you enter to win, where is it? Here it is. So this is YouTube Chick Candy 155. I'll draw the winner next Tuesday. It's going to be this fabric basket. And yes, it's the same one. That's because I bulk sew. And I haven't sewn anything in like over a month. I'm dying. But anyway, so another fabric basket. And this one's going to be a chick stand and 1 yard of all 5 in color ribbons in this cute little container. And all you have to do is leave a comment when the video is over. You'll have all week to leave that comment, okay? And then now we're going to do the live drawing, the live prizes. I'm going to take this off the screen. So did everybody get their name in? Was there any issues? Here's the link again to go enter to win the live ones. I'm going to take that claim one off real quick. I don't see if anybody's... Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go turn the form off. I'm going to copy everyone's name into the wheel of names, and I'll share my screen so that y'all can see the drawing as it's happening. So give me just a minute to turn off the form. I'm happy that I didn't see a bunch of comments that y'all couldn't get the form to work. I did test it right before I went live. Okay, so we have 155 entries, and I have officially turned the form off. So if you're watching this video after the fact, so sorry. It's only a live drawing. Okay, so now I'm going to go export all 155 names. I need their name, their email, and their comment. And download. And this is today, so this is 5/14. And I'm going to put it in my download folder. Save. Okay, I'm almost done. Oh, where'd you go? There it is. Okay. So now all I have to do is copy everybody's name. So Command C and Command V. Okay, I'm going to share my screen now. Okay, can y'all see the screen? So the first prize is going to be the Country Woods. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Wow, there is a serious lag. I got to turn that volume off or back on. Okay. What am I doing? I'm hitting spin, right? Country Woods Designer Series paper. The first one is going to Mary. Congrats. USKA. Okay. The second winner for the Country Woods paper is Peggy. Congrats. FITZMAURICE. Okay, then Country Woods, no, not Country Woods, Take to the Sky Designer Series paper is the next one. Jan, PETRAKIS. The second Take to the Sky Cindy, congrats. REINHARDT. Okay, and the final prize tonight is going to be the fabric basket, the yellow fabric basket with the chick stand and the ribbon. Here we go. Drum roll. If you don't want it, it will not hurt my feelings. So whoever wins the fabric basket, if you want something else, let me know. So congrats, Shannon. Now all of y'all, I'll recap the winners again in just a minute. But I need y'all to reply that you want the gift and I need your address. I'm going to leave that open just in case Shannon doesn't want. Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn off the share screen. There we go. So let me take that off. Those of you that won, I need your address so you can either fill out my claim form. You can take a screenshot or take a picture with your phone. And you can either email it or you can fill out that form. So, whoa, goodness gracious. I'll put that up here. Okay. So we're going to take a couple minutes now and I'm going to look back on the questions. I'm going to try. If you ask a question earlier and I missed it, let me know. I'm going to recap the winners again really quick though. So the first one was Mary. She won the Country Woods paper sampler. The second one was Peggy, the Country Woods paper sampler. Take to the Sky was Jan. And the other Take to the Sky was Cindy. And then Shannon won the fabric basket along with the chick stand and the 5 yards of ribbon. So Shannon, I just need to know if you want this gift. If you don't, I can send you a sample of Designer Series paper because I know that fabric baskets are not everybody's jam. So just let me know if you would like it, and if you don't, I'll send something else. And will y'all let me know if y'all see her comment? So I'm just needing to hear from Shannon. Yeah, as soon as I get In Color Club, paper shares, ribbon shares, and card club shipped, I'll be able to sew. Okay, does anybody hear? Okay, Shannon says yes. Awesome. Yay. Okay, thank you. So I just need your address. You can use either my email or this claim form link. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to scroll back and look for some questions really quick. And if I missed your questions, this help desk email right here, this is how you can reach me. Yeah. I'm still not caught up from being gone in Mexico because I have been sick. Now y'all see why I don't always go on the incentive trips. I'm such a weak person. It's a little bit embarrassing. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go look at the comments and see if I can answer them. And I'm going to try to scroll all the way to the very beginning. Let's see. So I want live. Do I want live chat? I think so. Yeah. Well, okay. Maybe I won't be able to see all the questions. Okay, I can't see any questions. Let's try another way. Awesome. Okay. Thanks, Shannon. Perfect. I'll put these back over here so that y'all can see it. Make this smaller. Yes, David is upstairs cooking dinner. I cooked dinner last night, so tonight was his night, and we are having salmon. So that's one of the reasons why. Pam says, can she send me something? Absolutely. Would you mind emailing me at this email right here, and I'll give you my mailing address? I'd rather not post it on YouTube. Yeah. So just shoot me an email, and I'll give you my mailing address. Okay, Becky, are you here? I saw you call today when I was taking a nap. Yeah, so Becky, if you want to chat after dinner, I'll be here. I don't really see any questions. So, yeah. If I missed your question, like I said, just shoot me an email. I don't really see one. So if you guys came upon us late, don't forget that the paper charts are ready. When I post the box template for this tomorrow and all the details, I'll make sure to mention the paper charts. I'll do that on the post as well. So there'll be a box template, supply list, paper charts. And then don't forget, when the video is over tonight, to leave a comment to enter to win the YouTube Chick Candy. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Nobody likes to eat cold salmon, right? I'm trying to eat healthy, especially now that I know I'm having surgery. Okay, so I will be here same time, same place next Tuesday. Chris wants to know where to get the seeds. You know, they have a website, and they're made here in Kansas. It's going to take 2 pair of glasses to read this. So go to the sunflowerfoodcompany.com. sunflowerfoodcompany.com. And you can bulk buy the minis. You can find the larger ones, I think, even on Amazon. But if you go to their website, they sell these in like a 10 or a 12 pack. And they are so yummy. They're really good. Yeah. You're very welcome. And if you have any trouble finding it, let me know. No, we did not have any tornadoes here, thank goodness. Yes. Stephanie, you're having salmon too, and Kathy had it last night. So we're all eating healthy. Okay, you guys have a great night. I'll see you next Tuesday. And if you have any questions, send me an email, okay? I'm a little bit behind on some things, so this time next week I should be caught up. Yeah. Okay. See y'all later. Thank you.